Right there. Him.
I've been chasing these dreams, falling down with my team. I make bread while I sleep. I don't stress, I just breathe. Being broke ain't my thing. I've been chasing these dreams.
What's going on, family? You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host tonight, Bernard Watts. Only thing I ask that you do, hit that like button and subscribe to Sports Talk if you don't mind. Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, have put so much pressure on Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, and the rest of the quarterback room the way he has performed so far for the Cleveland Browns. It just didn't start this past Friday night at the preseason game against Carolina Panthers. Oh no, the pressure started at rookie minicamp. Rookie minicamp, Shedeur Sanders looked better and performed better than Dillon Gabriel, who was picked 2 rounds before he was at that 3rd round pick. Shedeur Sanders just didn't stop there. Cleveland Browns OTAs and mandatory minicamp. Shedeur Sanders outperformed Dillon Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett. We just didn't stop there, family. Shedeur Sanders just did not stop right there. He outperformed all of them again during training camp. And also, I'm just telling you, he stood up in that paint in the first NFL preseason game for the Cleveland Browns against the Carolina Panthers. He put so much pressure once again on Dillon Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, and Joe Flacco leading up to this second preseason game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Shedeur Sanders is reported day to day, and it's also reported that it's a good possibility he won't be able to play in this game because of his injury this Saturday against the Philadelphia Eagles. So who is going to lead? Who will Kevin Stefanski put out there as the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? This is going to be very interesting. It wouldn't surprise me that Dillon Gabriel won't even play. You know, it's been reported also 2 weeks ago he sustained an injury, but he's been practicing so far with the team. He's been taking #1 reps with the first team. He's been taking reps with the second team. So it's going to be interesting to see which quarterback go out there this Saturday. Shedeur Sanders has been ruled out, remember. But I'm trying to tell you right now, whoever they choose to put out there, oh, have mercy. Shedeur Sanders, my dog, had put that pressure. He put that pressure on him the way he done performed. He performed just like a first-round draft pick, even though he was drafted in the 5th round. Many people who have played the game, watched the game, coached the game, and been a GM of the game said Shedeur has performed in that game like a seasoned vet. Oh, boy, Lord. See, they said my dog he performed just like a seasoned vet, like he'd been in the league for 3 to 5 years at that quarterback position. Not only did Shedeur dominate on the field, he dominated off the field. 2.3 million people tune in to watch a NFL preseason game. 2.3 million people tuning in for an NFL preseason game. They haven't seen numbers like that in decades, it's been reported. And now the ball is in Kevin Stefanski's hands and the rest of the quarterback room. Since Shedeur is still 4th on their depth chart, which quarterback in that depth chart can match the play of Shedeur Sanders this Saturday against the Philadelphia Eagles? Even though the Philadelphia Eagles' first-team defense won't even play in the game, I promise you, neither one of those quarterbacks will come close to the performance of Shedeur Sanders against the Carolina Panthers last Friday. He has put so much pressure, that pressure on that quarterback room, man, they looking at each other saying, dog, the hype is real. Listen, you keep hearing people saying that, man, I wish Shedeur would just calm down. They don't need all of that hype. Let me tell y'all something. The hype just didn't start when Shedeur got to Cleveland. The hype started during the draft, because if the NFL hadn't treated him wrong, we wouldn't even be making this much fuss about that. Shedeur would not be making this fuss about that play on the field. They just wouldn't. It started in the draft, because even the ones who don't even like Deion, Shedeur, or none of the Sanders or none of Colorado, they wouldn't even be involved in this. But ever since that draft, and they watched that draft, how it went down, they know that Shedeur was treated wrong in that draft. That's what got everything going on and on. So the team that drafted him, you're going to have to take on this. And I'm sure Cleveland knew that. They know that. It was the draft. And it ain't got nothing to do with Shedeur being fourth on his depth chart. Oh, it's everything about this draft. Don't get that twisted now. It's about that draft. We know he didn't deserve to go in no fifth round when all year long you weren't talking about the two quarterbacks for 2 years that were Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. And when that quarterback from the University of Georgia slid off the map and turned out to be something that he wasn't like y'all promoting him to be, then it came down to Shedeur and Cam Ward. Everything started because of the draft, not because of the Cleveland Browns put Shedeur fourth on the depth chart. That move right there only putting paper on the fire and making it more bigger. But it's still about that draft. No matter how you look at this situation, no matter how you look at the Cleveland Browns quarterback room, when the dust is settled, Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback in that room. I don't have people who don't even like Shedeur say, yeah, he the best quarterback, not only on Cleveland, he the best quarterback in the draft so far that have performed. They had to come and tell me that. They text me that. They email me that. Say, your boy looking good. I can't lie. I wish our quarterback could play like that. I'm just trying to tell you, Shedeur Sanders has set the standards for the people who coming behind him in this quarterback situation. He don't set the standards. He don't put in the work. He put in the performance, and he box office. Box office. Numbers don't lie. He is him. He's everything he's been advertised to be for as the quarterback in the NFL. He ain't just trying to be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, nor the franchise quarterback. He's trying to be the face of the NFL. And he's going to get there because the numbers don't lie. Pressure. 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 Once again, you're watching another episode of Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I come to you by the digital airways of YouTube. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. And also go back and check out the video that I have posted from Shedeur Sanders, Shiloh, or the Colorado football team. I got top 5 players on the offense and the defensive side of Coach Prime and the Colorado football team that I already have uploaded in the last 3 days. Go back and check out those videos. Hey, and leave a comment and let me know how you enjoyed those videos. All right? Hey, once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Till 8 o'clock tonight, a live show. I'm telling you, one of the best comments and chat groups you ever want to be a part of. They are professional, they know the game, and they interact with one another on a professional basis. They number one. When it come down to Colorado and come down to Shedeur, Shiloh, and any player that played for the Colorado football team. No lie. I tell you what, check us out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, y'all be blessed. Peace.